Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Wood, the trumpet professor at the University of South Alabama here in Mobile. I hope that my performance recordings and tips and suggestions are helpful to you in preparing for a successful all-state audition. This video is about the middle school technical excerpt. This excerpt is a lot like a duet between two people, both you. The top part of the duet are the repeated notes, and they form the accompaniment. The bottom line, that are the moving, descending scalar notes, are the notes that are more important. They're like the melody. So practice these two parts separately so that you can get used to them and learn how to balance them correctly. Play the moving melodic line a little bit louder than the repeated notes above, like this. So those are the moving melody notes. The repeated notes above are the accompaniment, which should be played a little softer. And when you put that all together, it sounds like this. The indicated tempo for this piece is quarter note equals 130. And while that is a good tempo to ultimately arrive at, always start practicing much slower than that. If you practice slower, your brain has more time to process all the details, which means the correct fingerings, the correct tonguing, the correct part balancing, the correct phrasing, all those various details that need to get reinforced on a daily basis. Your brain will have enough time to process all that stuff and you won't learn it wrong. So by all means, start practicing at a slow tempo and then very slowly and gradually build up to the desired tempo in the end. And by all means, use a metronome when you practice. So I have a practice method that works really well for me, and it's proven really useful by all my students as well. I would suggest you try this out. First of all, think of each group of 4 notes as notes 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I do is I first play through it, and I play all the number 1 notes long, and the 2, 3s, and 4s shorter, like this. And then once I practice that a few times to get comfortable with that, I practice the number 2 notes in each measure long, and I make the 1s, 3s, and 4s all short. So like this. And then I elongate the number 3 notes in each measure. And then the 4s. And then once I do that, I then go back and play all the notes evenly again, but at a slightly slower tempo than the marked. And then I gradually speed it up. Another secret trick is to practice everything left-handed. Believe it or not, does amazing things for the brain. It like switches the brain's modalities. It's really weird how it works, and it'll feel really awkward when you do it. But if you switch hands and push the valves down with your left hand, holding the trumpet with your right hand, it'll feel super awkward at first, but once you practice it a few times to get used to it, switch back to the correct normal right hand playing, and you'll find that everything is easier and cleaner. It's a really cool trick. Try it out. Well, I hope my tips help. I wish you luck, and I encourage you to contact me if I can do anything for you. Take care.